Hi, my starlights. We're gonna continue on with the beginning stories of my spiritual journey with my third spiritual friend that I met. Um, so, I'm going to talk about my first spirit box experience. Very scary because I've seen like ghost hunters use this app. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. If you know, you know. If you do decide to download any spirit box apps or have spirit box machines, remember you are allowing them into your space because you want to communicate with them. You're giving them permission to talk to you because you are curious. And you need to know about how to protect yourself and your boundaries when you use such tools. Okay? So be warned. All right? Anyways, so I believe the Spirit Box app that I'm talking about. But as curious and interesting it is to know about ghosts, I already said that I do not want to see them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to experience them. Like, that's not my purpose here. It's not my mission to see ghosts and all that. My mission is to help the collective. But anyways, I don't want to see ghosts too because I just feel like it'll be another thing in my plate, which I don't really want to deal with as well. So every time I see any ghosts, I just tell them to leave my space, to leave my area, to leave me and my family alone, like, and to go to the light. That's all I do, okay? So anyways, this spiritual friend had this app. And I thought it was crazy because I've seen YouTubers use it, right? And I believed the YouTubers. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so freaky, right? But I was curious too. And then he's like, you want to play with it? And I was like, okay. But then at first he opened the app right in my house. And I was like, no, we're not in my house. So I told him, we got to go outside. We'll do this outside. So we went outside. He told me that he never really got any real experiences out of this spirit app. So he wasn't sure if it was true or not. So anyways, he's like telling me to ask questions. And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk. I was like, you ask the question. He's like, but what do you want me to ask? And I was like, I don't know, like ask what their name is, how many there is and stuff. So he would ask, right? But nothing really, like, we heard static and some voices, but nothing really like intelligent responding back. So we're like, okay, whatever. And then wait. When I asked for their name, we asked how many people didn't really get a response. And then we asked for their name, okay? We asked for their name, and I was shook what came out of the spirit box, okay? Because it did not say anyone's name, but it did say Dobby. It said my dog's name, and I was like in shock, right? I was freaking out because I was just like, Dobby is not a normal name. Dobby is from Harry Potter, okay? I was just like, Dobby is not a real name. How would they know my dog? So they must be looking at my dog, watching my dog. And I was just like freaking out, right? Because I was just like, oh my God, good thing they didn't say my name. But they said my dog's name. And I was like, that's real. That's freaking real. So real. I was like, turn it off. And then he did. And I was like, wait. We have to tell them not to follow us. So I returned it back and I was like, do not follow us. Do not come to my house. You're not welcome. You can see my dog from afar, but you're not allowed to touch my dog. You're not allowed to disturb my dog. You're not allowed to be in my house. You're not. So that was that. Scary stuff. But yeah, like I said, be warned when playing with such things. If you're gonna play with such things, you need to understand protection and boundaries, okay? Anyways, he also had another gift. His gift was reading auras, and I thought that was super cool. That is something I want to try to learn myself too, to remember, right? To remember. So he was reading my aura, and he saw some purple, and then saw some blue, and then saw some yellow. He said it changed the days he saw me and stuff, but the thing is, our auras change. Our core auras don't really change, but our auras change. But like I said, everyone's spiritual abilities are different, right? So some people might see just what's happening right now, like your aura right now, but they might not see your core aura and stuff because of your own for your own protection and stuff. So I don't know. I really want to learn one day. So I think it's really cool. My angel parents told me that my aura is actually rainbow. Rainbow is very special, like my core aura. But I'm curious, is any of you guys out there that know auras and know how to read auras? What are you seeing right now? Let me know. Comment down below. But yeah, that's really cool. I remember seeing this other TikTok medium that talks about auras and stuff, and I really liked watching her stuff. She likes to talk about celebrities, if you know what I'm saying. I give her a shout out. But anyways, yeah, I'm just not gonna name names just in case for privacies and whatever. You know, gotta have consent from everyone, right? But I really want to learn auras sometime. So yeah. Oh wait, let's talk about one more aura thing. So I was live and I was really in high vibration, and we saw my aura on the live. It was like a pink wave. It was a pink wave. So we saw my aura on live. I saw it, and my family, my TikTok family saw it as well. So that's exciting. So like I said, build up to learning about auras is really cool.